Friends, gather round, because this week we're diving headfirst into the wild world of cryptocurrency, where the lines between reality and a fever dream blur faster than you can say Dogecoin to the moon. That's right, folks. Donald J. Trump, the man who once tweeted more than a caffeinated MyPillow salesman, decided to grace the world of digital assets with his, shall we say, perspective. On March 7, 2025, the White House played host to an event so bizarre, so utterly Trumpian, that even the most jaded political pundits were left speechless. It was the Crypto Summit to end all crypto summits, a gathering of tech titans, crypto evangelists, and of course the Donald himself, all under one roof. The goal? To boldly declare America as the undisputed king of the crypto jungle. Think of it as a cross between a Davos economic forum and a Bitcoin conference held in a Las Vegas casino. In other words, pure, unadulterated chaos. Now you might be wondering why on earth Trump, a man who probably still thinks Bitcoin is something you find in a coal mine, suddenly decided to embrace the world of cryptocurrency. Well, my friends, that's a question that has more layers than a Trump Tower wedding cake. So, buckle up because we're about to take a wild ride through the mind-boggling world of Trump's Crypto Summit. Now, any self-respecting reality show needs a star-studded cast, and Trump's Crypto Summit was no exception. Imagine a guest list straight out of a Silicon Valley fever dream, with a sprinkle of Trump's signature brand of only the best people thrown in for good measure. We're talking about the biggest names in the cryptosphere, the movers and shakers, the ones who can make or break a digital currency with a single tweet. First up, we had Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, looking like he'd rather be anywhere else but stuck in a room with Donald Trump. Then there was Sergey Nazarov, the co-founder of Chainlink, probably trying to explain what a blockchain is to a man who still thinks AOL is the height of technology. And let's not forget the Winklevoss twins, those two Olympic rowers who famously claimed Mark Zuckerberg stole their idea for Facebook. Yeah, they were there too, probably hoping to pitch Trump on their latest crypto venture while simultaneously trying to avoid ending up as a cautionary tale in one of his late-night Twitter rants. The point is, this wasn't just some random gathering of tech bros in hoodies. These were the heavy hitters of the crypto world, and their presence alone spoke volumes about the growing influence of digital currencies. It was like watching the cast of Shark Tank trying to convince your grandpa to invest in Bitcoin. Now let's talk about the main event, the piece de resistance of Trump's Crypto Summit, his grand vision for a crypto strategic reserve. Picture this, if you will, a digital Fort Knox, but instead of bars of gold, it's filled with enough Bitcoin to make even the most hardened Wall Street banker drool. Trump, in all his infinite wisdom, decided that America needed to become the world's biggest crypto hoarder. Forget about investing in infrastructure, education, or healthcare. We need to stockpile digital tokens like they're going out of style. Now, on the surface, the idea of a crypto strategic reserve might not sound entirely insane. After all, other countries have been stockpiling gold for centuries, so why not digital gold? But this being Trump's America, things were never going to be that simple. First of all, there was the question of where all this crypto was going to come from. Was Trump planning to go full-on crypto pirate and seize assets from unsuspecting citizens? Was he going to force the Federal Reserve to start printing Bitcoin instead of dollars? Or maybe, just maybe, he was going to dip into his own personal stash of digital gold, assuming he could remember the password to his Coinbase account. Of course, no crypto summit would be complete without a healthy dose of controversy, and Trump, being the master of stirring the pot, delivered on that front with gusto. The question of which cryptocurrencies would be included in this so-called strategic reserve was like throwing a lit match into a tinderbox of crypto tribalism. Bitcoin, naturally, was a shoo-in. After all, it's the OG cryptocurrency, the digital gold standard, the one your Uncle Gary won't shut up about at Thanksgiving. But what about all the other altcoins vying for a piece of the pie? Ethereum, with its smart contracts and decentralized finance, was a strong contender. But then you had Cardano, Solana, even Ripple, all clamoring for a seat at the table. Trump, never one to shy away from a good old-fashioned competition, seemed to relish the debate. He even floated the idea of including Dogecoin, the meme-based cryptocurrency he once called "my favorite." It was like watching a reality TV show where the contestants were cryptocurrencies, and the prize was a place in the digital Fort Knox. The whole thing was utterly absurd, a perfect microcosm of the Trumpian approach to, well, everything. It was chaotic, unpredictable, and driven more by ego than any sort of coherent strategy. Now, if you thought the Crypto Strategic Reserve was the wildest thing to come out of this summit, hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to dive into the regulatory rabbit hole. You see, in the lead-up to the summit, there were whispers of a seismic shift in the government's stance on cryptocurrency. The SEC, under the watchful eye of Hester Pierce's Crypto Task Force, because apparently that's a thing now, had been dropping lawsuits against crypto companies like they were going out of style. Kraken, Coinbase, even those bored ape enthusiasts over at Yuga Labs, all got a free pass. Rumors swirled that the OCC was about to give banks the green light to hold cryptocurrency, effectively merging the worlds of traditional finance and the Wild West of digital assets. It was as if the government had suddenly decided to embrace the crypto revolution, albeit with all the grace and coordination of a herd of elephants doing the Macarena. The cynics among us, and let's face it, that's all of us at this point, couldn't help but wonder if this sudden regulatory about-face had anything to do with the fact that many of these crypto companies had donated generously to Trump's re-election campaign. But hey, who are we to judge? It's not like corruption in politics is anything new. As the world watches with bated breath, Donald Trump steps into the crypto arena. The stakes are high, and the implications could be monumental. Will his entry bring stability or chaos to the already volatile market? Only time will tell. The crypto community is abuzz with speculation. Some see Trump's move as a bold step forward, while others fear it could spell disaster. Investors and analysts alike are scrambling to understand the potential impact. Could this be the beginning of a new era or just another blip on the radar? Questions arise about Trump's true intentions. Is he leveraging his influence for personal gain, or is he genuinely interested in the future of digital currencies? Critics argue it's a conflict of interest, while supporters hail him as a savvy strategist. The debate rages on, leaving no clear answers. As the dust begins to settle, the future of Trump's crypto involvement remains uncertain. Will his ventures lead to a digital dynasty, solidifying his legacy in the financial world, or will it all come crashing down like a house of cards? The world waits, watches, and wonders.